Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Stephen McCoy, and y'all listening to Spoken It Session. Today we have Oscar Award-winning Reese Witherspoon, yes, and she's here to talk about her new movie, Wow. Reese, how was it working with Cheryl Stray?
Just reading her book, I was blown away by her emotional honesty, grit and truth with which she told her story, the unapologetic nature of her, just her personality. I didn't know I was going to do it, but then Cheryl said to me, I really see you to me and stuff.
Now, is it true that you actually bruised yourself a lot on set?
I've got tons of bruises, and it was all his fault. Yes, he made me do crazy things. I remember we started the film, and that's one of the first days of shooting. I had the backpack on, and he came over and he said, "Is it a heavy backpack?" I was like, what do you mean heavy backpack? I said, it's full of his over in a minute. He's like, "You're going to wear the heavy backpack, this one?" And I was like, what? You mean the whole movie? Yes, I can see it on your shoulders, I can see the way you walk, and it's totally different. You look totally different. I was like, okay. And he just walked off. And then I think I found out later Cheryl was the one that came over and said, I can tell she's wearing it.
You can tell by the stripe here, it doesn't, and of course she was acting and pretending, but still, you just can, you could tell. And
not once I had the heavy one on it, I had to do scenes where I was running, like I was running after that tractor. Oh my God, it's so painful. No, I was so strong at the end.
One thing that I find pretty exciting about this film is that the media, your fans, the public, everyone is going crazy because everyone's used to you being the America's sweetheart. And with this role, it's completely different from anything that you've ever done. Was this a challenging role for you?
I think my audience has grown up and changed too. I think the women that saw me in Election or Legally Blonde are not 20 years old anymore. I think they're 35 and have kids and have real life experiences, and their parents have died and they've had to be divorced, and people deal with tough things. And I think as I have evolved as a human being, I've also evolved as an actor, and I think my audience is, I'm seeing now, you never know, you take chances, you don't know if people are going to accept you or they're going to laugh in your face. So I've been really touched that people have been so receptive to me doing something different.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Can you talk to me about the friendship that you formed with the other cast members? Do you all keep in contact?
Yeah, we're all like a family. We miss each other, we write each other all the time. We know all each other's children. She is. She's like our sister, and she was standing there on set the whole time. But she's so giving, I think, as an artist, to not be possessive of her material. She really gave us license to interpret it and turn it into a movie. Because it's hard if somebody doesn't give you the opportunity to create cinematically something totally different.
Now, how was it actually being on the set? Because you guys aren't really from the Wild. So, can you actually see yourself putting together the tents and stuff? Do you think you'll be able to survive in real life during this?
Yeah, I think I could do some basic stuff. Could you?
I think so.
The tent was hard.
It was a tricky one. But I think with fire now and the stove.
When you see me putting together the tent, he really wouldn't let me see the tent beforehand. He wouldn't let any of the prop people teach me how to do the tent. So he must have known me for 2 or 3 hours trying to put together the tent. It was totally cool. Like when you see me say Jesus fucking Christ, I just look at it because I couldn't figure it out.
Now, we all know Cheryl Stray is one of your favorite writers, obviously. But are there any other authors that's out there that you're interested in?
I really like Lori Moore is one of my favorite writers. Graham Greene. I read and I read and I read. So Ann Patchett, good writer. Love Nick Murphy's book. We both loved Nick Murphy's book, so it was so exciting when he called it when we would have the material.
Cheryl also mentioned that you all shared different stories.
idea of what we're trying to accomplish, but also what we bring to the table is our life experience. It's what enhances your work and is what connects you to the people you're working with. So I think it's really hard if you don't connect to people, which I've had that experience before, and it's really hard.
Yeah. In the film, the character that you play does a lot of activities by herself out in the wild. Is there anything in real life that you actually do as far as like activities by yourself?
Well, I do. I hike. I travel a lot. I like to, go back home to Tennessee and spend time there. I feel very free there.
Well, thank you so much, Reese Witherspoon. It was wonderful speaking with you.
Yeah.